Right. The reason why we recite the company motto every meeting and event of Atomy is because this is the best reflection of our company vision and values, right? The values that we pursue in this business, all of that is actually reflected in our company motto. As you can see, it says cherish the spirit, right? Because in Atomy, we don't see people, we don't see souls as just a means for us to earn money, right? We don't use people to earn money. Instead, we cherish the people, right? We value people, we respect people here. That is why we say cherish the spirit, because every person is precious and valuable in Atomy Business. We also create the vision here because we all have great vision and dreams. And that is why we are here following Atomy Business, right? That is why we're here for the vision. We follow the faith. With faith, we keep growing in this business. And lastly, and most importantly, we serve in humility because all in order to succeed, in order to go up, we have to go lower, right? So always be humble. And that is the mindset that we desire and we pursue in Atomy Business. Now, moving on, I would like to just give you a very quick update on what happened in the last week, right? So, in Surabaya, we welcomed Miss Moon, Royal Master Moon Duk-yeon, and Royal Master Mr. Kim Byung-jun. We welcomed them to Surabaya last week on Monday. So we went to the airport with a placard that says "Welcome to Surabaya." And guess what? We used AI to make that poster. So AI truly is amazing, right? It does the job for all of us all the time. Now, moving on, we had many meetings together, right? We visited many places, even the restaurants that we went to. We would not just go and eat food. We would talk to the owners and then we also share Atomy to them, right? We also met with our team together in our apartment center and also in the coffee shops so that we could meet with our partners together and then discuss together about the strategies for growth, what we have to do next, right? What we're doing well, what we're not doing well, right? So we had very serious and also very exciting business meetings the whole week, right? And then even when we just went to the shopping mall, we ran into people, right? And then we also talked with them. We shared our products. We shared about Atomy Business. So really, the whole place, the whole city was a place for Miss Moon and Mr. Kim. Whenever they saw someone, whenever they met someone, then we shared Atomy. So I also really learned from them because for them, really everywhere and everything and everyone was an opportunity. So, always being that passionate and motivated and crazy about Atomy, that is the attitude that all of us should have. So I was also very excited to see that our leaders are so passionate. Now, of course, I cannot leave out. We had our 1 day seminar in Surabaya. This is our whole team that came on Wednesday. So for the 1 day seminar, then Miss Royal Master Moon Duk-yeon, she was the main speaker for vision presentation. So as you can see, Miss Moon is right in the middle. And the thing is, I was so inspired by her presentation in the 1 day seminar because she, for an entire hour, she spoke to us about everything that we needed to hear. All of those things that I wanted to share to my partners, but maybe it was not enough for me. And, all those things that I wished my partners would listen to, she was there saying all of those things. So I was really grateful to Miss Moon. And also, truly, she was an inspiration for everyone. As someone who was the first person who started Atomy Business in Cambodia and who started this business with the vision to help many people. Her goal was to help, I think, 10,000 people earn at least 1,000 or $2,000 per month, and then maybe 1,000 people to earn $5,000 or something like that. And she has already met those goals. In Atomy, people have changed so much in their living standards just because of Atomy Business. So that is the power that Atomy has. And so Miss Moon came to Surabaya and shared that vision with everybody. So that was our journey in Surabaya. So that's what happened. So, when you have your sponsors come visit, truly everything is just different. When they talk, it's this is the step number seven, no, step number four, right? The ABC strategy when we're inviting people, when we're doing STP, use your sponsor, let your sponsor do the talking for you. We were really able to use that strategy, and now I truly saw that when we let our sponsors talk, really, it's so much more effective. So I wish that they would be here all the time. But of course, that's not possible. And the important thing is all of us should always strive to become our self leader, right? Always grow to be a self leader so that you can lead your own team, you can lead yourself. But of course, whenever we are visited by sponsors and leaders as well, then we are able to really work together and create that synergy effect. So I think that's enough about what happened in Surabaya. Now I will move on to the four criteria for successful company. Now, I already mentioned that we need the four criteria in order to evaluate and assess for ourselves or why we are choosing Atomy Company among many companies that exist out there, right? And so the four criteria are CEO, product, marketing plan, and system. So I will go into more detail for each of them and why they are important. So first of all, our first criterion is CEO. Now, why is CEO important? Because in MLM companies, the average lifespan of an MLM company in Korea is 2 years, which means that every year you see so many new MLM companies, but they don't survive for longer than 2 years by average. So most companies they come and then everyone joins that MLM company, and then after they do, after 2 years, the company shuts down. So then what happens to all of those people who are members in that company and all of those people who are earning money from that company? Suddenly they're losing their job, right? So that is why in order for the survival of a company, how long the company will last, it is important for us to look at the CEO because the CEO is the person who sets out the direction for the company and for all the members. So let's take a look at our chairman, Park Han-gil, who was the CEO and the founder for Atomy. And it says here that this is a CEO who leads the industry. And that is true. I think he's the president of the CEO Council of the World Federation of Direct Sales Association, right? So he has a leadership position in Korea and the world for the direct selling industry. And he is best known for this quote: honesty is the best strategy, right? So in here, you can really trust that if really is his motto, right? If that really is his um, attitude, then everything in this company will also be honest. Right? We will not be cheating people here. We will not be scamming. We will not be scammed either. Right? You can really trust that everything in this company will strive for honesty. So, what is the vision and direction that the CEO set out for the company? First, it is to be true to the nature of distribution. Not only that, now he said from the beginning that he's not here to compete against MLM companies. He's here to compete against the world distribution companies, right? So, for example, Amazon and Alibaba and those companies like that. And then he said that I'm here to compete against those companies and not to compete against companies like Amway or Herbalife. So from the beginning, he had a really big vision for the company. But this did not only just end in vision, it came to reality because Atomy is now open in 27 countries, including Korea. And it also has global total sales of 2.4 trillion Korean won. It's also open in 144 regions that are open for global membership. And not only that, but it is also a leading company with products, right? If you take a look at the left side, this is the financial news channel from Korea, and it says that the Atomy toothpaste for 4 years in a row is the most top exported product in this field. Right. And if you take a look at the very right side, this is the Deotech, which is the manufacturer for the toothbrush. Now, this company did not have enough funding to grow in the market and sell a lot. But then it had really the best quality toothbrush. So what Chairman Park Han-gil did was he invested in this company so that they can be the supplier for our company and so that they could really sell a lot. And now it is the best selling toothbrush in Korea. Now, I will skip a little bit. Now, here I want to also take a look, let us take a look at the very right side, which is the ESG report, right? You can see there's a little blue book. ESG stands for Environmental Social Governance. So, this is the ESG report is actually a report that is published by the UN, right? UN SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals. And so, Atomy also published a report on their own about the ESG, but then they did this adhering to the standards set out by the UN. So no one required this company to do this, but Atomy Company by themselves decided to make a report that assesses their own company on how environmentally and socially and governmentally sustainable this company really is, and how much they're contributing, positively contributing in these aspects. So this company is not only doing what is required of them, they are not only just following the regulations and following the laws, but they're going even further, they're going even higher to make sure that this company is not only doing what they're supposed to, but that they're doing more to help the world and to help the company and to help the people. Now, this is also a top 10 global direct selling company. And does everyone know which year Atomy Company came to be? In 2009, which means that the company has only been around for 16 or 17 years. But in just over 10 years, Atomy Company became top 10 global ranking company in the world. If you take a look at Amway, which is the top number one company in the world, Amway has been around for more than 60 years, right? But if Atomy came to be top 10 in just 17 years, just imagine where Atomy will be after 60 years. Now, Atomy Company also received the top number one ranking in the company stability report. This means that it has the highest stability when it comes to sales to debt ratio, right? So this company really has very low level of debt. Atomy Company also pursues a culture of sharing, which means that Atomy Company, not only the chairman or not only the members, but the company itself also donates so much to different societies in order to help people in need. So if you take a look here, compared to the sales revenue, it has the highest donation ratio. 2% of the sales revenue is donated to society. And if you take a look, if you compare this to profit, then 18% of profit is actually given in donations. So every year, Chairman Park and Atomy Company donate to many charity organizations, especially the Compassion, which is a global charity organization that provides funding and education and shelter for children in need all around the world. Now, Atomy Company has also received many different awards and certifications, and Chairman Park Han-gil was actually voted as the most respected CEO in Korea. And that was for 4 consecutive years as well. And of course, if this man is known for the quote, honesty is the best strategy, and then he's donating so much, and he brought the company to be a global company in just 17 years, yes, I think it's um then you can really see how he really became the most respected CEO in Korea. Now, for the company as well, not only the CEO, we have received many certifications, such as the Customer-Centered Management certification 3 times in a row. The company was also awarded first for Consumer Rights Award and also received commendation by Fair Trade Association. And that is why the company and the chairman are mentioned in many broadcasting channels and magazines for their ethical management. So that is all the information that I have to share about the CEO and the company, right? So after just seeing all of this information, which is just maybe 1/10 of, what I could share, I could talk for 2 more hours just about the CEO. But even just by mentioning this little bit, you can see just how amazing and how impressive the CEO is, right? And the important part is the CEO is not only good at running the company, but he is really an ethical man, right? He is a really really great Christian man who is pursuing the Christian values, right? And then, of course, by Christian values, for the non-Christians here, it means to share the love, right? To help people. Those are the kind of values that he's always pursuing here in this business and in this company, right? So, of course, then all of the people that are joined in this company and all of the people who are in the societies that Atomy is in, they're going to be benefiting from the existence of Atomy. And that is why we can really trust that this company is going in the right direction because the CEO, this person is the CEO and is leading this company. So now moving on, we have the second criterion, which is products, right? And of course, the products are important, right? If the products are really bad, then what use does Atomy have for a business, right? We're all here to not only use products, but also do business. But if the products are bad, then the business is going to fail, obviously, right? But if you take a look at the products here, it says absolute products loved by consumers. We have more than 600 items available in Korea. And the first important thing about the products is that these are daily use products. They're not just they're not mattresses, right? They are not cars, right? That last for maybe at least 10 years, right? 5 to 10 years. No, these are all daily use products that we have to use every single day. And also, they also run out and we have to buy them again, right? So, for example, toothbrush, toothpaste, right? Shampoo, we all run out of them every month and we have to use them and buy them again. And so that is why you can really tell that in this business, there's always going to be demand for the products. The products will always sell. So, of course, that is why the business will work for us, right? But not only that, if the business is going to work with the products, of course, they have to be good, right? They have to be good quality. So if you take a look at the business product strategy for Atomy Company, it is absolute quality, absolute price, which means that you're going to get the best quality if you compare all the different brands that have the same price. And if you compare all the different brand products with the same quality, then Atomy is going to
Oh,
have the
okay.
best price, right? So that is what is meant by absolute quality, absolute price. It doesn't mean that Atomy is going to have the cheapest price if you just go to the supermarket and check. No, of course, there might be products that are cheaper than Atomy, but that also means that the quality is going to be worse than Atomy. So if you're comparing all the same quality, then Atomy is going to have the best price, which means that you're going to get the best deal when you buy from Atomy. And so, because of this product philosophy, it was able to make this a reality, right? Mass teach, which is a combination of the words mass and prestige product. So, it means that we're going to take the luxury brand quality products, but make it available at supermarket prices so that everyone, even people who are not rich, can still buy really nice products that are of luxury quality so that luxury products are not not only for rich people, but now we can also use luxury products. So when I explain this, then many people also wonder if the products are cheap, then doesn't it mean that the quality is not good? How can you trust that? But don't worry, because the evidence is right here. The proof for why Atomy Company has really cheap price products is right here in the audit report. If you take a look at the production cost ratio, you can see that if out of the retail price, right, which is 100%, then the cost of production, cost of making the product is 47.2%, right? Which means that if you buy a sunscreen that costs $10, then the cost of making the sunscreen is $4.72, which is almost half of the retail price. But let's take a look at different luxury brand cosmetics, right? If you get a little bottle of serum, that costs $4.72, then the retail price of that serum is going to be at least $500, right? 300, $500, right? So that is why you know that for Atomy, the price is really good. The retail price is really low compared to the quality that you get. And so, how are we actually able to ensure this? That is from cutting down as much as possible on this sales management fee. The sales management fee is the price that you get from the advertising, the models, right? I think for Seohwa Su and also for La Mer, the model for La Mer is Chun Ji-hyun, who is the best actress and in Korea, right? I think for Christian Dior, the brand ambassador is Jisoo from Blackpink. Yes, in order to hire models and the best actress and the best K-pop idol for model for your brand, it's going to cost an astronomical amount, right? So in Atomy, we cut out the models. We don't use any model because we are the models for Atomy, right? We don't have any advertising on television channels or online, right? And yeah, and we also don't have any offline stores. We don't have any free samples. So because we cut down on all of those extra costs and we cut down the sales management fee down to 15.8%, that is why we were able to drive down the retail price as much as possible. Now, because of that, we have the customer-centered management, the customer-centered management certification that we received for the good quality products that we have. This certification is only given to the best brands that the customers, the consumers, that have that they have recognized for the products, right? It's only the products where consumers say, yeah, this product really is good. And then they really recognize the quality of the product. Those are the only products that can receive the consumer-centered management certification. So now this is not just given by the government. You cannot bribe the government in order to get the certification. You really need to get the approval from the users themselves. And Atomy has been receiving that for 3 years in a row. Now, because of the high customer satisfaction, we also have very low return rate. And the thing is, in Korea, we have the 3-month free return full refund policy, right? Within 3 months, if you don't like the product, you can return it for a full refund. In Indonesia, it's 1 month. But anyways, despite having a free return policy, our return rate has been nearly 0% for 15 years, which means that when people buy the products, then they love the product and they don't want to return it anymore. Now, to tell you about the best products, of course, I cannot skip on Hemohim, right? Due to time constraints, I'm not going to go into too much detail about it today, but all you need to know is that this is really the best product when it comes to boosting your immune system. And the thing is, this is an immunomodulator. This is not just an immune booster. So that is why This doesn't just increase your NK cell production, but it actually balances your immune system because it manages the production of cytokine, which is a hormone that signals your immune system whether to make the immune system stronger or weaker. Because hemohim increases the production of the cytokine, that is why it will help your body recognize whether or not your immune system needs to be stronger or lower, right? So actually, it will help balance out the immune system. So that is why it has the title immunomodulator, not just immune booster. So for the people who have very low and weak immune system, when they take Hemohim, yeah, they're going to in their immune system will increase a lot. But if your immune system is too high, like those people who have autoimmune disorder, when they take Hemohim, then their immune system will become balanced, right? Their immune system that is usually too strong and too reactive, it will calm down after taking Hemohim. So this was the best-selling product in this industry for 10 years in a row. It's also the top export in 2022, and it also has the global cumulative sales of 2 trillion Korean won, has international patents in 22 countries, and it is the number one health supplement recognized for immune boosting. So, if you want to know more about Hemohim, right, there are so many testimonies that you can listen to on YouTube. And not only that, if you want real data about Hemohim as well, you just need to Google Hemohim research article, Hemohim research study, and then you're going to get so many different articles that are published by medical institutes that talk about the effects of Hemohim in lung disease, in cancer, in diabetes and all of those things, right? So you can really check the scientific results as well. Now, next we have the Atomy Absolute Selective Skincare, which I will not go into too much detail. All you need to know is that it received a patent award, which means that in 1 year, there's around 16,000 different technology patents that are registered in by the Korean government. And the best technology patent receives the award King Sejong Award. And guess what? Atomy Absolute Skincare received that award. So you can just see that the best technology is used in this product. That is why it is also the best skincare product that you can ever find in Korea. But I dare say it's the best product that you will find in the whole world. So that those are the kind of products that we have. And it's not only the Absolute Skincare and it's not only Hemohim, but every single product that you find in Atomy Shopping Mall, they have been verified by the research developers, product developers, and they have also been verified by all the members of Atomy. So whenever you find a new product in Atomy, you can really use it with trust. And when you can trust a brand and when you can trust the products, then there's nothing that can beat that, right? No matter how much cheaper the other brand is, no matter how much more prettier that the other brand is, everyone is going to go for the brand that they can trust. And then when that trustworthiness becomes the image of the brand Atomy, then yes, we have the highest advantage when it comes to products in the market. So yes, the products that we have in Atomy, these are the products that will make us successful. So that's all you need to remember. Now, thirdly, right, we have the good products, we have a good CEO, but then in order for us to really know whether we can succeed in this business, is the marketing plan, right? How is the structure? How is the system for the compensation, right? If the marketing plan is not good and it only rewards the people who are really talented, who are really good salespeople, then in that case, then we're not going to be able to succeed, right? The ordinary people who cannot sell that much, who are not great speakers, who don't know a lot of people, those people will not be able to succeed in a marketing plan that only rewards talent. But here in Atomy, Even if you just take a look at the title here, it says collective success. You don't succeed by yourself, but you succeed together. And it's a righteous reward system that is easy to understand that leaves no one behind. So, what we mean by righteous reward system here is the fact that we don't leave anyone behind, right? Here, even if you are not talented, even if you are not, if you don't know a lot of people, even if you don't have a lot that you can invest into this business, other than your time and your effort, that is fine because you will still be able to succeed in this business. And that is why this reward system is righteous. So here are the main features of Atomy Business, right? First, it's a binary two-leg system, so it goes down in two legs, right? Two lines. And then there's no membership fee or entry fee, monthly maintenance, auto ship, or referral commission, which means that when you go down in two legs, which makes it very easy, right? It's only two legs that you need to manage. But the thing is, there's no registration fee. Everything is free. You don't need to pay to register membership. You don't have to buy every single month. So that is why it's really easy to register membership here, and you can keep going down in the binary system. And not only that, but we have unlimited PV accumulation. There's no closing every month, right? Usually they say that the points will expire and refresh by the end of the month, right? Every month, which means that if you have like 250,000 points and then you only need 50,000 more points in order to get commission, and then it's 31st, no, 27th of February, then maybe you want to fill those 50,000 points yourself, use your own money, buy products by yourself, and then close those points so that you can get commission, right? So if that is the case, then are you earning money or are you losing money? Right? Or maybe you're coming back down to zero, right? But here in Atomy, the PV accumulation is unlimited. So the points will not expire until you can redeem those points for commission. So that is why for some people, they can get to 300,000 points in a day. So then they will get the commission in one day. But for some other people, it takes 1 month or even 1 year, right? For consumers, it takes a long time. So maybe 1 year or 2 years. But even after that, you can still receive commission from those points because the points don't expire. Now, it is not only the PV accumulation that is unlimited, but it is also your downline level that is unlimited. So that is why you can keep going down. Not only, it will not only stop at the person here from USA, but you can keep going down. So that is why you don't have to recruit the best salesman in your direct downline. Let's say that you went around and you shared to your friends, and then you shared to them, hey, let's do Atomy business. And they said no. But that's okay, right? Because you can just keep going down, keep sharing to more and more people, and then keep registering new people until you find those people who are also interested in this business and that want to join with you. And then with those people, you will succeed. But the point is that until then, you can keep going down the line. You can keep registering more people. And not only that, even from down 1,000 levels or 1 million levels, everyone's points are shared at 100%. That is why at USA here, you can see 100K, 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 all the way up to you and even higher. So everyone receives the points at 100%. Now, our next point is global one marketing. So here I said that you can go down in unlimited downline levels. But in many MLM companies, actually in all of the MLM companies, usually the company is not global for the members, which means that, for example, let's say that I'm doing Amway business and I started Amway business in Korea. That means that I can only register Korean people in my downline. And if I move to Indonesia, then I cannot continue my business. I have to register again, make a new membership under Amway Indonesia, and then register only Indonesian people. But take a look at this. Starting from ourselves, we have Korea, Japan, Taiwan, Canada, USA, Malaysia, Colombia, right? We have all the continents in our downline. And the reason is because we have Global One Marketing Server. So in our downline, we can register all the different countries and everyone can join in our downline. That is why when I started Atomy Business as well, I started in Cambodia, but I called all of my friends who are from university in Amsterdam. So I registered my friends in France, in Germany, in Norway, in the Netherlands, and also I phoned my army friend in Canada, and then I also called my friends, army friends in Korea, and all of them registered in my downline even though I was living in Cambodia. So that is the power of Global One marketing. Without you having to go there, without you having to invest anything, you are able to expand your business in countries abroad. Now, here's the important question. If there is no limit to country, if there's no limit to your downline, if there's no limit to your PV, then wouldn't that mean that the person who registers first will grow faster and then they will keep getting more and more money, right? But we have something called the compensation ceiling or upper limit. This is the maximum income that you can earn from Atomy. So instead of this becoming a pyramid structure, the people at the top, they cannot earn more money after they get to 100,000 US dollars per month. So after 100,000 per month, then you cannot earn more. Even if you get more points, even if you get more members, that is the maximum that you can get. So because of that, all the extra revenue that is generated, that is all shared to down below. And then from that is shared to all the members who are below that person. So that is why we can ensure a fair redistribution of points and commission within this company. So that is why even if you started 10 years ago or you start today, you actually have the same opportunity for success. And of course, lastly, we have something called inheritance. So in Atomy, after you finish this business, after you do this business and you get to $100,000 per month, then you will receive that until for the rest of your life, right? And after that, your children can inherit your membership code that is generating 100,000 US dollars per month. So then your children will earn and receive $100,000 every month for the rest of their life. And then after that, your grandchildren can also receive this membership code and then receive that commission for the rest of their life. So this is not just a small business, but it's a huge business that can be passed down for 3 generations and change the financial future of your family for 3 generations. So that is the kind of marketing plan that we have. We have a binary system with unlimited level and PV in global one servers. That is why the whole world is in our hands and we can do a truly global business. And that is why even if I am not a great speaker, I don't know many people, I cannot sell products because we can just find those people in our downline. That is why we can also succeed. If I'm not good at selling, all I need to do is find someone in my downline that is really good at selling, right? If I don't know anyone outside of Korea, outside of Indonesia, all I need to do is find a friend who knows people outside this country. And then that friend can help you get connected to people abroad. If you're not a great speaker, well, you should keep practicing. But but if you're not a great speaker, then you can still find other people who are great speakers, right? And then whatever all of the things that your downline partners do, all of those points that are generated from their business will be shared with you at 100%. So because of that, because of the unlimited level and global one marketing, that is why everyone can succeed in this business. And the reason why we can actually have unlimited level is because we have no membership fee, no maintenance fee, and no referral commission. That is why anyone can join and anyone can start business. And that is why we can actually go down in unlimited level. So that is the kind of marketing plan that we have. So that if we say that, everyone can succeed in this marketing plan, then you should be able to succeed as well, right? So now in Atomy business, and not only Atomy, but in MLM business, the most important part of our business is duplication, right? If we have to do all the work ourselves, then this cannot be an MLM business, right? This cannot be a source of passive income because it will just be labor income again if I have to do all the labor. But if we from our downline, right, when we raise our partners to be self-leaders as well, so that I am not the only leader in my team, but all of my downline partners are also leaders, and they also lead their own teams, and then they also raise new leaders, then we can truly make a system of passive income, not only for myself, but also for my partners and their partners as well, because we keep duplicating the system, right? So that is the key essence of MLM business, of network marketing business, right? And the thing that allows for that duplication is the success system, the education system, how we actually train all the members that allows them to grow as leaders, right? And in Atomy, we have the success system that is not run by leaders, but it's run by company headquarters. This is the really important part because in other MLM businesses, the leaders have to run the success system on their own, which means that depending on whose team you're joining, the quality of the system is going to be different, right? So then it's very important what kind of leader that you're joining with that will determine your success, right? And not only that, because the leaders are the ones hosting the success system, they're not free, but you have to pay a lot of money whenever they host those seminars, right? But in Atomy, the company is the one that is hosting all of the seminars, right? So that is why actually everyone has the same access to the company seminar. So it doesn't matter whose team you are in. It doesn't matter who you are under because everyone can get the same access to the same high quality education system. And not only that, it is free because it is provided by the company and the company made it free for us. So that is why anyone can join, right? And that this is also why you can succeed even if you're not a great speaker. Because first, of course, you have to join the system in order to learn. But when your partners join with you in the business, and then they say that, okay, I also want to do this business. What do I have to do? All you need to do is bring them to join the seminar and listen with you, and then they can also learn by themselves, right? And then when they find their partners, new partners who also want to join business, all they need to do is join the seminar. Right? So everyone just needs to join the seminar and then just learn by themselves. So I don't have to do all the work by myself. So that is the whole point of the success system, right? And in Atomy, we have Atomy Success System, within which there is Success Academy, One Day Seminar, Good Morning Atomy, and Atomy Business College, right? So we have offline seminars where we can see all the great leaders who give the presentations. We also have the online broadcasting announcements, and we even have online college program, right? These are actually like real MBA quality courses that you can take online. And not only that, we also have the consumption class that is focused on the products. We also have seminar called I Am Atomy Curator, and even business seminar that is focused on growing your leadership capacity. So, to conclude, this is why success is inevitable with Atomy. Because of absolute quality, absolute price products that are daily necessities, that is why whenever people buy these products, they will voluntarily buy these products again. Without you having to make them buy it, they will buy on their own. And because there's no registration fee and there's no minimum purchase, That is why we can actually keep going down an unlimited downline. And because the system is operated by Atomy Company, that is why everyone can duplicate the system and everyone can become successful. So that is why these are all the things, all the mechanisms that makes Atomy, that makes success guaranteed in Atomy business. So if you just understand this, the moment you understand this in your heart, then you will be so excited and so passionate that you will not be able to sleep at night. And then you're gonna feel the need to share this to every single person that you know. So until you feel that fire in your heart, you have to keep studying this so that you really understand this. And when you do, then no one will be able to stop you from growing in this business. So in Atomy, we have the yearly vision, right? And Chairman Park Han-gil, he set out the vision for this year, which is speed of decision and absolute immersion. So when you understand all the system, why success is inevitable in Atomy business, then after you understand the system and after you become sure that, yes, I can succeed here, then what do we need to do? We need to decide fast and then immerse ourselves completely in this business. We need to focus and put our everything into this business. And then before we know it, we will all be standing at the top together as Imperial Master. So on that note, I want to finish the presentation here. I want to thank everyone for listening today. I hope that this was helpful and interesting for everyone. So thank you for listening. I see that there's many people who joined after we started. So I can see, yes, we have more people joining from Cambodia. Hello, Mr. Riti, Miss Manut. And I think we have also someone joining from Baguio. Hello, Bususti. Thank you for joining today. Yeah, so this is now the time for sharing. I would like to invite everyone to share their speech, just their reflection on maybe on this presentation today, or if you want to share about your story on why you are here doing Atomy business, what your plans are, what your goals are, right? What your vision in Atomy is. I would love to invite you to speak. And I think we already have one person that is scheduled for today, that is reserved for today, and that's Miss Parma from Surabaya, Indonesia. So please welcome Miss Parma please give her a warm welcome and she'll share her story with us.
Okay. Greetings to those from Korea, Dhaka, and Phnom Penh, and Philippines, Cambodia also. May we all always be blessed, protected, and healthy. Thank you to Manju for giving me time to share, and together with Mrs. Jumi for supporting me tremendously with Atomy. Tonight, I will share my amazing experience from the beginning of 2025 until today with Atomy. I've used many Atomy products, but from skincare to Hemohim, vitamin B complex, Lexantin for dry eyes, and now for hair loss treatment. After a year of use, the results are satisfying and very affordable. My face is much younger, radiant, and clear. My body is much healthier, and whenever I feel tired or feel sick, I immediately take Hemo and vitamin B complex. The next day, my body is still healthy and I don't get sick. At first, I only tried beauty products, but as time went on and events unfolded, I tried one product after another that wasn't just empty talk, but truly had immediate and remarkable effects. And in the future, I intend to earn income not only while I'm awake, but also while I'm asleep, something I can pass on to my children and grandchildren. My message to all Atomy members is never give up because there are still a lot of people out there, which means there are also still a lot of opportunities to grow. Stay enthusiastic and believe that all the hard work you put in will yield results beyond your expectations. Like a plant from a seed, we have to water it every day and exposed it to the sun so that one day it will grow big and produce fruit that we can share to help many people. Thank you for listening and God bless you all.
Wow, thank you so much, Ms. Parma, for your amazing speech. That was truly inspiring. And as you can see, I think the first thing that we can all learn from Ms. Parma's speech is that, it always starts with products. No, not many people just dive into Atomy just saying, "Oh, I gotta do this business." Usually, people try one product or two, and then they're like, this is an MLM business, but the product is good. And then they try one more product and one more. And then they also learn about the business. They learn about the vision. And then they can start seeing the image of themselves being able to succeed and grow as well in this business, right? And the opportunity for success is here. The question is whether we make that ours or we give it to someone else. So I can really see that Ms. Parma is here seizing that opportunity. So I know and I am certain that we're going to grow successful together. So thank you so much, Ms. Parma. That was amazing speech. I'm truly, truly touched. So on that note, is there anyone else who would like to share as well for their impressions on Atomy products and their story on Atomy business? Yes, Mr. Doni, please go ahead. Please welcome Mr. Doni also from Surabaya, Indonesia.
Hello everyone, my name is Doni. I'm from Surabaya, Indonesia. Glad to see you all. Uh, Hello. Being part of Atomy has taught me that it's not just a business. It's journey of a heart. Uh, a journey where relationships are built, trust is grown, and kindness is shared. You know, we don't push product. We share what we experience, that goodness that has taught our own life through Atomy. What we give is more than information. We share story, care, and real experience. That's why we never force anyone to buy. We simply invite others to choose what feels right for them, what they truly need, and to experience the benefit in their own time. And last, because sometimes one act of kindness can quietly become a blessing for many lives. Thank you for time.
Thank you so much, Mr. Doni, for your sharing. I also agree with you that, in Atomy here, our mindset is different, right? We're not here just to sell a product to somebody, right? We're here to help other people. And so when all of us can really learn and accept that value, and then when we all approach this business with that mindset, I know that we're going to go so far, go very far together. So I'm also very excited that Mr. Doni, you also are joining this business with that heart of giving and that heart of sharing. So I'm also so blessed to be in this business with you. So thank you for sharing, Mr. Doni. All right, moving on. Can everyone hear me? I feel like I might be lagging a little bit. Just give me a little okay sign. Everyone can hear? Yes? Okay. Sorry about that. I think that must have been my internet. All right. So was everyone able to hear what I said after Mr. Dhoni's speech or yes? Okay, that's great. All right. I think we have time for maybe one or two more people to share today, and then we can finish for tonight. Is there anyone who would like to speak?
About Mr. Vincent. Vincent, Orito from Baguio, please turn off your camera and share with the testimony. Would you like to do that? Maybe they are very shy. Maybe next time then.
All right. Thank you, Sharon Rose Master, Mary Lee. So now I've heard their names. So Mr. Vincent and Miss Lito, I will remember the names so that maybe next week you can share. All right.
Yes, yes.
All right. Is there anyone else who would like to share for today? I think
Hi everyone.
oh, yeah, okay. Miss Kyung, please go ahead. Yeah.
My name is Kyungmi Kim. I am Diamond Master of Birmingham, Alabama, with the Atomy. Uh, and I am a tailor. I've been tailoring since 1997. Before the Atomy, I work hard, but I live with fear and insecure. I kept asking myself many times, and I met the Atomy. Before that, I was very insecure with the financially. But through the Atomy, my life changed. Not only financially a little bit, but in my heart, I found honest and trust and system that helps people success together. And in impatience turn into the faith. I found friendship also very and fear turned into the gratitude and impatient. And today I stand here as a diamond master with the Birmingham Center. I'm not quite good at leadership, but I'm learning every day. And but and I didn't give up the because I keep holding this because I never give up. I only do it at almost 2 years, but so many people drop me off so many times. But because I never give up through this hard work, I am master of the diamonds. I'm still here with the center, and I admire and expected all the seniors sponsors because they are patient. I don't know where they get those patients from, but I'm still learning every day. And uh, Atomy is more than just the business. It is a community and raise a people gives ordinary individual extraordinary opportunity. A lot of people don't know how these marketing and compensation plans, so they ignore these business. But I like to pass over it as much I can with my big dream. And I like to tell everyone, try not to give up. Think big dream and stay with the army and let's go together. I would like to shouting, let's go together with the patient. Thank you. This is all my speech. I'm
Thank
practicing.
Thank you so much, Miss Kyung. As you can hear from Miss Kyung, really, she's also really the person, she says that she doesn't know how, she doesn't understand how her sponsors can be so patient, but I think she is also a very, very patient leader. And so I also have so much respect for Miss Kyung because she is doing this business all the way in Alabama, right? And also away from a lot of the sponsors that can be there in person, but she grew to be a leader on her own, and she is leading a team of so many members, right? So it's truly a great achievement already. And of course, she has such a great dream and vision that I know that she's gonna be growing so much, so fast. So yeah, but as she said, this is a business where this is not just a business, but this is a work that raises communities, right? It helps people, gives extraordinary opportunities to other people. And I think that was just so beautifully put, Miss Kyung. So thank you for that. So let's all together, grow together and share and give together and also succeed together. So thank you so much, Miss Kyung, and thank you so much to everyone here. Um, I wanted to ask Miss Moon, in if she would be uh, just a moment, please. 문대견 총장님 혹시 여기 계시나요?
네, 안녕하세요.
아, 네, 총장님
인터넷이 안
혹시
좋아가지고 계속 나갔다 들어갔다 했습니다.
네, 총장님 혹시
지금 잘
수라바야
들리죠?
네, 지금 잘 들립니다. 수라바야 얘기 좀 해주실 수 있으실까요? 소감.
아, 네.
네,
네, 알겠습니다.
네.
파나마 잘 들었어요.
Miss Parma, she said she heard
진짜
your speech
수라바야를
well.
제가 태어나서 처음 가봤는데 너무 좋았습니다.
It was her first time going to Surabaya and it was really super nice.
만추 사장님, 만추
네,
팀장님,
네, 총장님.
어떻게?
총장님, 그럼 다음에 하는 걸로 하겠습니다. 저 인터넷 때문에 안 될 것 같아요. All right, I think Miss Royal Master Munduk Yun's internet is not so good, and also my internet is not the best today. So we could maybe have this speech maybe next week. So please come back next week, and then you can hear the amazing testimony from Miss Moon. All right. Okay, so for today, I think it is already time. So thank you so much to everyone for sharing today. Mr. Doni, Miss Parma, Miss Kyung, and Miss Moon. And next week, so already scheduled, we have Mr. Vincent and Miss Lito, right? And I hope that other people will share as well next week. Thank you so much for being here. I'm always so blessed to see you here every week. So thank you so much. Let's finish with our company motto.
Yep.
Right. Company motto.
Yeah,
Cherish the
There's
spirit,
carry
spirit,
the
share the
spirit,
vision,
the
follow the
vision,
faith,
follow the faith,
the
keep in
faith.
humility.
keeping humility.
아자,
화이팅!
아자.
아요.
Thank you so much,
아이요,
Mr.
아이요.
감사합니다.
Manchu,
감사합니다,
Mr.
Thank you
김만주,
so much,
팀장님.
만주
everyone.
Everyone.
팀장님.
감사합니다.
Night.
수고하셨습니다.
Good night,
전태경 총장님
Bisman.
반갑습니다.
Good night, everybody.
감사합니다.
수고
Bye.
많으셨어요.
Thank you,
감사합니다.
Bye bye,
everyone.
Mrs. Yuni. Bye, my
오케이.
Manchu. Good night.
굿나잇.
수고하셨습니다. 인터넷이 안 돼가지고 계속.
수고하셨습니다.
감사합니다.
아이고. 네, 그럼 마치겠습니다. 박은하 총장님 감사합니다. 홍성수 국장님 감사합니다.
수고하셨습니다. 김만추 팀장님. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
감사합니다, 총장님.
감사합니다.